My chosen one, listen to me. You ever meet someone who's been through hell, and came out not broken, but brighter? You ever look into someone's eyes and see quiet storms, because they've cried in silence, bled behind smiles, and walked through fires no one knew existed? That one, that's mine. That's the one I marked. Not perfect, but preserved. Not loud, but lit with divine light. You may not know who they are at first glance, because they don't announce it. They don't wear their calling like a costume. They don't need applause, because heaven already claps when they move. When they walk into the room, the energy shifts, not because they try, but because they carry me. They carry weight asterisk, not the kind that crushes, the kind that corrects asterisk. And child, if you're reading this, it's no accident. Either you've crossed paths with one of mine, or you are one yourself. Either way, this message is for you asterisk. Let me speak now. Let me tell you why my chosen ones walk the way they do, and why you must never mistake their silence for softness, or their stillness for surrender. Let me show you the 9 sacred reasons my chosen ones are pushed to the edge, and what rises when the world presses them too far. 1. Betrayal by someone close. My child, my chosen ones don't trust easily. And when they finally do, it's not casual. It's sacred. They open their soul like a holy temple. They show someone the hidden blueprints of their heart. They say, here, this is where it hurts. This is where it heals. Asterisk. But then comes betrayal, not from an enemy, but a friend. Not from afar, but from within. And that betrayal, it's not just pain. It's a spiritual fracture. When someone they loved turns weapon, it shakes their world. The wound goes deeper because it came from someone who was supposed to protect. And when that trust is broken, something shifts in my chosen one. They stop smiling so easily. They stop letting just anyone in. They still love, but now their love is guarded by discernment. They still care, but they carry swords behind their silence. The betrayal awakens a watcher in them. From that point on, they don't see people the same. The mask is lifted. They understand that not everyone cheering is clapping out of love. And from that understanding, they grow armor, not cold, not cruel, but calculated asterisk. They are no longer naive. They are now anointed and aware asterisk. 2. Being undervalued, underestimated, overlooked. Let me tell you something, beloved. My chosen ones aren't loud. They don't move for attention. They carry power in quiet. They observe. They watch. They serve. They show up every day, even when no one sees them. They do what's right, not for applause, but because it's written in their spirit. But the world, oh, how it mocks silence. How it misunderstands humility. How it laughs at the quiet ones thinking they are weak. Let them laugh. Because when the quiet ones rise, it shakes everything asterisk. People assume my chosen ones are average. Until the moment the veil lifts. Until the moment the lion roars. Until the moment the same ones they ignored become the ones they can't ignore anymore. When the tipping point comes, my chosen one doesn't raise their voice. They raise their standard. They don't attack, they ascend asterisk. And by the time the world realizes who they were mocking, it's too late. My chosen ones don't demand a seat at the table. They build their own altar asterisk. 3. Injustice against the innocent. There is a fire I place in my chosen ones, asterisk, a righteous fire asterisk. Not to destroy, but to defend. My chosen ones feel deeply. They cry over what others ignore. They ache for the voiceless, the wounded, the innocent. So when they see injustice, especially when it's done to the weak, something sacred awakens. It's not just emotion. It's not sympathy. It's spiritual outrage. They don't scream. They stand. They don't post. They move. They take on pain that isn't theirs. They cry tears that don't belong to them. And in their silence, they gather power. Because when the world ignores the cries of the defenseless, I do not. I stir my chosen ones to become mirrors of my wrath. They don't bring chaos. They bring correction. They don't attack people. They attack principalities. And when they move, it's not just them. It's me, in motion. 4. Doing everything right, yet still being set back. My chosen ones are not strangers to pain. But what cuts the deepest? It's being punished for doing everything right. They showed up on time. Stayed faithful. Forgave when it hurt. Chose light when darkness was easier. They said yes to me, even when it cost them everything. And still, they're denied. Still, they're overlooked. Still, the door slams in their face. That kind of pain, the pain of pure-hearted rejection, it breaks them open. But not into pieces, into purpose. After enough rejection, they stop knocking. After enough no, they stop asking. That's when I move in. That's when they begin to take territory, not because the world gave permission, but because heaven granted authority. They stop waiting for approval. They stop shrinking. They stop hiding. And what rises from that pain is not bitterness, but clarity, the kind that can't be shaken. They no longer hope to be chosen. They walk knowing I already chose them. 5. Fake love, hidden enemies. The light inside my chosen one draws people in, but not all who come to love. Some come to leech. Some come wearing smiles but carrying knives. Some come saying, I love you, but only mean, I need you. My chosen ones don't always call it out at first. They see the masks. They feel the lies. But they wait. They give grace. But when that grace is done, it's done. No arguments. No announcements. Just silence. Just absence. And what hurts people most is not the wrath of my chosen one, but their disappearance. Their energy. Their love. Their presence. Gone. It's not a door they close. It's a realm they exit. And you can't follow, because you never came with truth. 6. Being drained for their energy. There is something about my chosen ones that lifts others. Their words heal. Their presence comforts. Their spirit awakens people around them. But that gift comes with a price. Because people don't always come to pour back. They come to take. They come when they're in crisis. They call when they're in need. But when it's time to build, to love, to stand by my chosen one, they vanish. And eventually, my chosen one sees the pattern. They see they've become a well for everyone else, but no one brings water for them. So they withdraw, not in hate, but in wisdom. They stop overgiving. They stop explaining. They go silent. And that silence is not emptiness. It's restoration. It's recharging. Because when they return different. Not to pour freely, but to pour strategically. They become guardians of their gift. 7. Disrespecting their calling. My child, I did not call my chosen ones to be popular. I called them to be powerful. Their assignment is not a trend. It's not a dream. It's a divine mandate asterisk. So when people mock that calling, when they say, "You're crazy, you're dreaming too big, you're not chosen," they are not mocking a person. They are mocking me asterisk. And I do not take that lightly. At first, my chosen ones stay quiet. They give space. They try not to react. But when the mockery becomes too loud, they rise. Not with words, but with wonders asterisk. Not with arguments, but with acceleration asterisk. They start breaking barriers that others thought were impossible. They succeed in places they were told they couldn't even stand. And when they move, it's clear who sent them. When you disrespect their calling, you don't just disrespect them, you provoke me asterisk. 8. Messing with their peace. Peace didn't come cheap for my chosen ones. They fought for it, bled for it, left everything familiar behind just to find it. So when someone comes into their space bringing drama, manipulation, petty games, chaos, it doesn't end with a fight. It ends with exit asterisk. My chosen one knows how to leave a room without slamming a door. They know how to walk away without saying a word. They don't need to prove they're right. They don't need to fix you. They just protect what cost them everything to gain asterisk. Peace is their weapon. Peace is their proof. And when you try to destroy it, they don't defend it, they defend themselves from you asterisk. You will know when you've crossed the line. Because all that warmth, all that light, all that peace, they pull it back. And what's left? Silence. And regret. 9. Too much fakeness all around. My chosen ones are truth bearers. They can see through pretty words and fake praise. They can feel when someone's spirit doesn't match their mouth. And when the world becomes too fake, when masks become too normal, they leave. Not in bitterness, not in revenge, but in preservation asterisk. They no longer chase authenticity. They become it asterisk. And when the real leaves, the fake collapses. Because it had nothing to stand on. My chosen ones move into solitude, into silence, into sacred places where only the genuine can enter. You can't fake your way into their world anymore. You either carry truth, or you carry distance. My child, hear this. When a chosen one snaps, it's not rage. It's reckoning asterisk. They're not unstable. They're activated asterisk. They were built to endure storms, not to become them. But even divine patience has a limit. So if you've crossed one of mine, repent asterisk. If you are one of mine, rise asterisk. This isn't just a message. It's a summons asterisk. A summons to walk in power. To guard your peace. To protect your energy. To carry your calling like the crown it is. You are not here to be liked. You are here to shift the atmosphere asterisk. So walk like you are sent. Speak like you are backed by heaven. Move like I go before you, because I do asterisk. This is your spiritual armor. Your divine warning. Your sacred reminder. You are chosen.